Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Isaías Oviedo III, also known as Tejano Boy. So I'm gonna make a little video about how I feel, my thoughts and opinions about how life itself can be a pain in the ass, and I will record it later on, hopefully today. I'm not gonna talk about it right now because I'm at work, so I'm gonna be doing a little, segment, if you will, later on in the video. This is like a little message, to let y'all know what it is and to know what I look like. Because I know people will tend to ask, well, what does he sound like? What does he look like? This is me. So hopefully y'all stay tuned and enjoy the production. Until then, peace be with you all, and God bless. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is me, Isaías Oviedo III, also known as Tejano Boy. Don't mind the shadow and silhouette in the background. I just turned the light on in the room, just so I could have some light in here. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, I wanted to talk about some little rants that I had, just to get out of my mind, while it's still fresh in my mind. So yeah. One of the little rants I like to start with. Life can be a pain in the ass. It can. You do something nice to people just to show, how kind you are out of the kindness of your heart. And then come to find out, they take you for granted, or they take advantage of you for their own pleasures. But it doesn't have to be that way. You know why? Because you are better than anybody else. You are better than society's norms. This is the way that I see it. If you're going to take people for granted, don't expect the same in return. Just like that old saying, what goes around comes around. The other one, treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want people to treat you nice, you got to do the same in return. If you don't, you will get what you deliver. There's no other way around. Unless people tolerate it enough to make sure that just keep you shut and to keep you happy because they're too afraid to stand up for themselves. That's besides the point, though. Another one I wanted to address. The way that these kids and young people are raised. Now, and it varies by family, ethnicity. Well, not really so ethnicity, more so the way they were raised. Like, let's say you had an alcoholic parent. Sometimes the way that that child saw their alcoholic parent, they turn out to be like them, or otherwise turn out to be, something else. But what I'm trying to say is this: how these kids, are being taught at, a certain young age is that act all hot shit, disrespect your parents, disrespect women, disrespect men or whatever, disrespecting your elders. But then they always wonder why they cannot, and I mean cannot, get respect. Just like that old saying, you have to bring respect to get respect. Do forgive me, I stutter a lot, especially when I do a video just right off the bat. Another one I wanted to address was this. You don't have to live a life with nothing but just pain in the ass. There's a way to overcome it. One, don't take everything to heart. Some people just make, make your life, try to make your life miserable in order to get what they want. And that's attention and reactions. The way I see it is a form of trolling, sort of like harassment, if you will. Other than that, don't take everything to heart. Because at the end of the day, you know who's going to care? Yourselves. Yourself. Only you, yourself, as an individual, will care at the very end of the day. Another thing I wanted to say was this. Don't take life for granted either. Just because it can be a pain in the ass does not mean it has to be that way. Don't take it for granted. You only live once. Like my wife said in our podcast video. That what my wife said. So I wanted to also express a little more thoughts I have in my video. I was shifted for a bit. But yeah. This is me, Isaias Will III, Tejano boy. This is my little room. I haven't had this, kind of privacy in a while, but now I do. My feet hurt. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to cover. I forgot to add this on the video, but there was this old saying that, well, it's not really an old saying, it's just a saying that I, have always listened to. And I'm going to give a shout out to the OG EDP, or EDP 445, or also known as Brian Moreland. He made a little statement, a little saying that in order for you to be successful, you need to have thick skin, because people will talk and run their mouth just to get what they want. Reactions, attention, and most importantly, hatred. Hatred. People like that is what makes life a pain in the ass. And like I said in my little clip that I meant to say it in that one, you don't have to let it be a pain in the ass. Alrighty, well, that's all I really have to say. I mean, I know this was a lame video. For those who are new to my channel, this is the person. This is Tejano boy. This is Tejano boy. Isaias will be the third. My wife's not here now. She's currently working, but we'll upload more videos hopefully in the future. And until next time, I'm signing out. Peace be with you all, and God bless.